Being famous and rich brings with it luxury and ostentatious living. The shining life of the stars is actually as insecure as a paper castle. It can be destroyed in a small scandal or mistake. In this video, we have compiled for you the celebrities whose luxury life is ruined. Lena Headey. We know her from the movie The 300 Spartans and her role as the evil queen in Game of Thrones. Despite playing in such big productions, Lena's financial situation is not good. She lost almost all of her property due to divorce and custody cases of her children. Headey had to sell her car and house in Hollywood. At the end of the court, which concluded in 2019, Headey announced that she only had $5,000 left in her account. Mike Tyson. There is no one among us who doesn't know him. Mike Tyson was one of the most successful boxers in the world. He earned more than $400 million from boxing. He was smashing his opponents in the ring. He even had his opponent's ear bitten off once. He bought expensive villas and gave parties, bought wild animals for the garden of the house. However, he could not afford all these expenses. And in 2003, it declared bankruptcy with a debt of $27 million. Then he divorced his wife and had to give the rest of his possessions to his ex-wife as alimony. Pamela Anderson. In the 90s, there was a TV show called Baywatch. And Pamela Anderson was famous for her beauty there. Pamela was making a lot of money back then, but she was spending more than she was earning. She bought a house in Malibu for $1 million. However, Anderson went into great debt due to many unfortunate events such as tragedies at home and tax penalties. After selling everything she had and paying off the debt, Anderson rented a small house with her family in Los Angeles. MC Hammer. He is the famous rapper of the 90s. He is remembered even today with his legendary song, You Can't Touch This. MC Hammer is one of those who can't handle being suddenly famous. The only reason he went bankrupt and broke was because he spent much more than he earned. Although he had an annual income of $12 million, MC Hammer bought a house of $30 million, threw big parties here, and in the end, all his assets were foreclosed because he could not afford the expenses. Britney Spears. She achieved great success with her songs in the early 2000s, and suddenly became famous all over the world. However, fame placed great stress on her. And everything suddenly started to collapse. First she broke up with her boyfriend Justin Timberlake. Then she started hanging out with friends with bad habits like Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan. And then we saw her in front of the cameras in such a depleted state. She was attacking and was not very sane. She recovered in the following years, but never returned to her former shining days.